Oh, oh, what? Uh, is this going to be a thing? Is this going to be how it just is? Like every time
Good
something
to see you
happens,
up
oh,
instead of
hello.
thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Carth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
with you in the
you were
escape pod.
there.
Remember?
It might. Yeah, I had a strange dream, like a vision or something. I was on a ship that was being attacked, and some guy looking like you told me to get into the escape pod, and suddenly I wake up here.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe.
Okay.
At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
Oh, there's no people that saw us here? And tell me
Terrace
a
is under
little bit
Sith
about these
control.
guys.
Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine.
Ooh.
But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
But we're trying to rely on Bastila, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire.
Well, that makes her
and set
very
an ambush
important.
for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Well, that makes sense. But how can one person, even a Jedi, be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course, there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
So it sounds like she has the Jedi power of inspirational speeches, then. So if Bastila's a Jedi, she can probably look after herself, I think.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we should get started on this. Where should we
While
start
you were
looking
out,
for
I did some
Bastila?
scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves
Name like
killed.
Undercity. It doesn't sound like a place where we should be, but the sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we can find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile.
Low
I've heard
profile,
some
that's
grim
my middle
stories
name.
about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Okay, they can wipe your memories, huh? Because I don't remember anything that you're telling me about right now. And I find that kind of suspicious. Okay, well, we're out of the tutorial world, and we're getting ready to move on with the actual mission, with the actual story. And fair warning, as you already saw, this game can be a bit talky. And so I'm going to try to do what I can during the talking sessions to make it interesting. Let's see, throughout the game you'll find weapons and armor that are marked upgradable. Yeah, that's right. I can upgrade my weapons. Let me see if I can go ahead and do that. I get a melee weapon. In this game, as you pick up items, armor, melee weapons, lightsaber, eventually ranged weapons, you can bring them to a workbench here. When it's lit up like this, that means you have something that can be upgraded. I got my prototype, whatever you call this, Vibra blade. And so I picked up that vibration cell earlier. From that Jedi, so that's where I can use that here. I don't have any other upgrade parts, so it's a pretty simple process. If you have anything that go there, then clicking it will put it there automatically. So now I got my upgraded weapon. Also, I was looking at my inventory earlier and realized I have picked up another weapon, and so I'm going to go on ahead. I picked up a bunch of weapons actually. I'm going to put another prototype vibroblade in the other hand. And, oh, actually, I got a short sword in my right hand. Let me switch those around. I feel like short sword should go in that hand, and the prototype should go in my right hand, since I am right-handed. And let's see, I don't have anything else. Oh, I do have a combat suit. As you pick up clothing and items, they will give you certain bonuses. Like the clothing doesn't give you any bonus at all. So the combat suit will give me a defense bonus, a max dexterity bonus, which means I can strike faster and be more accurate with in the fight. So more of my hits will actually land on their target. And it gives a little bit of explanation here. If you want to read it, you can. Otherwise, it doesn't really do anything to the story to have that there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this combat suit on. Don't have anything else to go in my other hands. And nothing. Okay, still have the stealth field generator. Well, I think there's other things that might go there. But as I go through the game, I'll get some better stealth field generators that I can swap out for that. But I'm going to leave that there as is now. And cool. I'm double wielding. How's that, Carth? Huh? Okay, anyway. We're going to get moving out into the world and check things out. We're going to be talking with a lot of people. I will have to take Carth as part of my party, so here we go. Now, as you notice, between these scenes...
you alien scum.
looks like
Everybody
something
get
bad's
up
going
against
on
the
here.
wall. This is a raid.
So they're engaging in the old tried to terrorist pastime of roughing up foreigners.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens.
Really?
Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again.
Based on what Carth was telling me, I was expecting
Humans
a little
hiding
more
out
from
with
you guys.
aliens. They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
Carth, you were saying about us being able to move around freely without being noticed. I see that's working really well for us. Cool. Well, that's some sympathy that you're having there for your pal, your brother, whoever he was. Yeah, hopefully it will be the last. But won't somebody come searching for this patrol? Okay, as long as somebody else is blamed, just don't get caught moving these bodies around. Well, they are the Sith, the big bad Sith I was told about, so you kind of want to be careful about that. Okay, anyway, like I was saying before, I had to take care of business there. There are video segments between certain scenes, like cut scenes, but for some reason, they're not picking up on the video and getting recorded. I think that's okay. I'm not sure in terms of copyright and stuff if they should be here. Are you an illegal alien, Laron? Pleased to meet you, Laren. My name's Jada John Maxway. Oops, I wasn't supposed to tell him that, was I? We're incognito. Very high tech, huh? So what's so great about these energy seals? An aura particle mesh that absorbs blaster bolts? That sounds like a bunch of tech talk to me. Like you're trying to push something off of me. Well, considering I don't have any shield right now, a little dueling shield may not be too bad.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Oh, it's an electronic shield. I think I've heard about those. Well, these shields sound a little too good to be true, but if Carth here is vouching for you, I think I should pick myself up some. I see. Oh, I skipped a part. Let's see. Shides are scrambling up. New weapons, slice through shields. Okay, just more about the shields. I think I've heard enough about these shields. Like how difference between life and death expensive are we talking? Your prices could be so reasonable you have a cheap looking kiosk, or you're just a cheapskate. Let me see what you got for sale. Okay, he's talking a lot of smack about his med packs. How many do I have? It doesn't tell me how many I already have. If I switch to show sell list, it shows me what I have. And I have 8 med packs. Let me buy a couple. Make it a simple, an even 10. There we go. And now I don't have much money left for any shields. But let me see what he has. He has a basic energy shield. Each one is 154, which I didn't even have at the beginning of this. So I'm going to have to pass on that. Sound dampening stealth unit. That may come in handy too. It's an upgrade over the basic stealth unit. But I don't have 220 credits either. I only have 29. So I think we're going to have to pass on that. Battle stimulant is something I could take during the fight. That's going to add me some vitality and other stats that I could use. Mines I could set down, and I'm going to use those quite a bit later on, because they can be very effective for taking out large, like boss type adversaries by placing them on the ground and making the whatever run through them. I've been able to take out some pretty tough bad guys before playing this game. But let's see, computer spikes. It's so expensive. Sword parts. Okay, what did I get? I got stuff. I got med packs. So later, the maintenance droid, a guy walking around. Let's go ahead out to the upper city. Let's see what's going on out there. Now, considering Carth was able to drag me out of a pod and into that apartment without anybody being able to tell the Sith where we're going, I would expect there not to be very many people out here. Let me do these upgrades real quick. Once again, treat injury, I'm going to put all the way up. My security is kind of low. Let me go ahead and do a computer use, and I'll do a security. Let me take down a computer use. I'll do awareness to keep that up high. No, let me take that down because my persuade is low. Oh, I can't do the persuade. It won't let me take down. I got one more skill. Kind of want the security up. I also want this up. Now the thing is like I said before, because of points in other places, it and also my whether or not you're a scout, scoundrel, or soldier changes how these things, how many points these cost. So my persuade right now costs me 2 points each to raise this up. So I got 1 point there, so I can't raise my persuade, unfortunately. My character is just not that persuasive, which maybe I should put more points into his charisma. Anyway, let me see. I guess my computer use is pretty high. Let me go on ahead and hit my awareness. Get that high. Feats. Once again, with my type, my career, the scout, scoundrel, soldier thing, it also gives me certain bonuses here to start with. Right now, I got my points to spend. Let me see what I got that I can use. Focus on one-handed. No, I'm double wielding, man. I can't be doing that. What's this? Feat provides +1 bonus to saving throws, reflecting the character's excellent physical conditioning. That might be cool. I am double wielding now, so this one here reduces the attack penalty of a character wielding a double-bladed or 2 weapons. So it looks like that's the feat I'm going to add. Oh yeah. Let's get back out here and meet the people. Oh, and there's a lot of people here. That must be the pod. So none of these guys, that thing came down and crashed here and nobody saw it. You didn't see anybody, strange people coming from that pod.
I've got a ton of things to do today. I can't talk to you.
Oh, that's the problem. They're all busy
I heard there's
jerks.
a swoop gang war in the lower city. They say you can get shot just walking in the streets down there.
Okay, looks like I'm on a planet full of jerks who can't care much about anything else. Anything we can get from here? Nope. Salvage droid, are you a jerk too? Yep. Salvage droids are jerks to people. Okay, well I'm going to keep walking around. Something's bothering Carth. Okay, Carth, what's up?
Yes, what's on your mind?
My mind? You look like something's bothering you. Tell me about
Well,
yourself.
I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My
What's the
home world was one of the
Mandalorians?
first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
You're talking like it's your fault, like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Okay. Do you mean the people in your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Okay, will do. Hey, droid.
Greetings and good day.
Yes.
On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I
Wow.
am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
Yeah, give me some information about this world. Is there a way I can get a shuttle off
I'm
this
afraid
planet?
that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave, except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you?
Let's see. Do you know anything about the gangs in the lower
The
city?
Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you?
Okay. How come there are hardly any aliens around?
Alien species have restricted access to the upper city. This is one of the most ancient traditions of Taris. and the Sith have promised to preserve such traditions. Of course, I have yet to see them arrest a single alien for traveling the other city without a permit. May I be of any further service to you?
Okay, is there anything that you could tell me that I can actually do? Maybe, who do you
I
work
am
for?
an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information and guidance to any who require it.
The Sith
May
are
I
in
be of
charge
any
of
further
Taris
service to you?
Okay, well, I think that's all I need from you.
Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Okay. And I got some rounds to attend to. Woo, Sith soldiers. We're just going to walk past them. Pretend like we're nobody. Matter of fact, I'm carrying these weapons all out, like just showing them to people. So maybe I should just put these away for now. And see if we can find anything interesting. Oh, there's a bounty hunter. Maybe he has some
Davik
information.
says you missed your last payment.
Oh, great. These guys sound like jerks, too.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
Uh-oh. Well,
Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
I'm not
Hold
a
on
Jedi,
second.
but I think
Looks like we
can
got
do
ourselves a witness here.
leave. Nah, let's see. I don't like your attitude. Sorry, be going. Leave this man alone. You have to deal with me. How about that? Let's just teach you to mind your business. Now I feel bad about putting away my weapons. Let me go ahead and get those bad boys back out. Yeah, gentlemen, say hello to my two little friends here.
I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money.
Yeah.
He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
That's why it's also not good to borrow money from a crime lord. Maybe I can help
You
you out.
already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Okay, well, I was glad to help. I don't have
I'm getting
100
out of here
credits.
before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
See you. I wonder if he has credits. He has 50 on him. What about this guy? He has 50 credits. Hey, guy, I got 100 credits. Oh, well. Let's see what's over here. We got a medical facility. Let's check that out. Gurney.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Oh, sure. I'll leave you to your incredibly ironic name, Gurney, in the medical facility.
I
Zelta.
see from your appearance that you're an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you
No, he's
require
just
healing
all
or medical
sarcastic at
supplies?
him.
I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Did I ask you about rat ghoul disease? Okay, I'll bite. What is rat ghoul
The
disease?
terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming
So-
mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
So even the people who have been shunned by the jerks who live up here in the upper city inherit a disease that makes them jerks to each other? Isn't there a cure for that?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity.
Well, I'd expect
if I
that
could
as
just
Sith.
get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Well, you know, the Sith, they basically cornered the market on being jerks, so I wouldn't put that past them. Maybe I can find maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose
Hey,
the
Carth,
Sith
we got a
patrols
mission.
in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Hey, Carth, we have a mission. Don't worry, Zelka. I'll get that serum for you. Come on, Carth.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum.
Oh, yeah,
Is there
right.
anything else I can do for you?
No, I am definitely not going to get that serum for you. Wink, wink. I am just going to go and talk to some other people right now. Do you have something for sale? I only got med packs. I don't know if you got anything else that I would
Just
could
step
use.
over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Okay, well, let's take a look. Antidote kit. Well, considering we're talking about diseases, I might want that. Another one? Should I get another one? That's going to cut into my money here. Yeah, let me get another antidote kit, just in case. It has been a while. It's been over a year since I played this game, so I'm not really completely sure what to expect. Yep, bop bop and bebop to you too.
Psst, you there?
Oh, not
Wait a
you.
minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum.
Do you have to ask
I've
me
got
all
an offer
creepy
for
and
you might
jerky-like?
wanna hear.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Why would I want to do that when I can just kill his men and take all their credits off their dead bodies? Why does Davik want this cure?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
His prices are reasonable. He just charges what he needs to keep this place open. What if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger?
I'd like to
Be
test
smart
that.
about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
Where can I find Davik? I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure.
We already
More
talked
than
about
Zelka
that.
could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
So that means he's carrying a lot of money on him, right? Zelka, yeah, I see you guys. Okay. So is this the way to the Undercity? We're gonna go check it out. Boom! Oh, by the way, this is Power 5, Flame 1, Infinity 1, on all that good jazz. Unbreaking 3 too. It's awesome. It's awesome, Bo. I should name it.